Oh, snap. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. My name's Patrick. If you like true crime, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button, tap the screen like crazy TikTok, and YouTube, hit that thumbs up button for me. Would ya? Please and thank you, y'all. I get nothing but Gypsy Rose videos sent to me nowadays.
You what?
So here's another one. Actually, I think there's 3. So let's just jump straight into it. I hope you guys are ready for this. This one two of these people we haven't yet watched before. So it's brand new content. So we're gonna see if we like these channels. The first one I think is Booze versus the World or Boz. It's gotta be Booze or Boozy versus the World. So make sure you go subscribe to her. Link is down in the description. I'm shrinking myself down. This one says Gypsy's ex-husband will not stop going live and leaking everything. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Y'all ready for this? Let's do it.
I didn't want to have to do it, okay? In my perfect world, Gypsy Rose, severely tortured, committed a crime, went to jail, comes out, went in the dark, and we were all like, wow, really sucks what happened to that poor girl. I hope she can move on. But instead, Gypsy came out here and she was like, I'm a star. You're a star. You're a star. This is my show. Welcome to the Gypsy Rose Blanchard show. She did it. And so now I got to watch the show, okay? So I want you to be mindful that anytime I talk about Gypsy or Ryan or anything that we're diving into, I came at this from a point of view of feeling like poor Gypsy. And now y'all are entertainers. So if you're entertainers, what am I going to do? I'm going to watch. And Ryan Anderson cannot stop going live on TikTok. Look.
Oh, damn.
If you haven't been keeping up with everything, I mean, people were so excited for Gypsy's release. In retrospect, I think that some people took this one as a niche personality trait. Oh, I'm so edgy that I know when Gypsy is getting released and I'm celebrating it. I think this was an edgy personality trait that was kind of trendy online. And now she's a literal social media and almost TV star, right? It's weird. Another thing that I want to mention too.
Oh, snap.
Everything that happened to Gypsy when she was younger, none of us will ever understand the pure horror and confusion of it all. I also am really, really upset that there's so many people online that don't like Gypsy now. So they're trying to argue that her abuse never happened. That's fucked up. That's
trucked up. Oh, Lord have mercy. Here we go.
That's an absolute mess. But also another question to just like pose for ourselves is it weird at all that we almost essentially normalize murder in a sense by giving Gypsy this huge platform and being like, oh yeah, you were really traumatized. Well, we're gonna move on from this. Because if it wasn't for the way that she's kind of been acting and portraying herself the past couple of months, the public perception would still be 100% on her side. And so it's like, is that weird to like give her this big TV show and give her all these other things? I don't have the answer for that. I don't really have an opinion on it. I'm just dropping some food for thought in your court. Because Gypsy Rose and Ryan, they aren't going anywhere anytime.
What do y'all think?
Time soon. But I thought, can we just watch a couple of Ryan's lives over the past couple of weeks to see what he's talking about? Can we please? So I have a couple of these. They're in no particular order, but let's just catch up. This one's called...
Oh, Lord, here we go.
Called Ryan Spills the Tea. What is in here? I think some of you guys are like me. I'm not a hater. I'm not a lover. I'm a spectator.
I'm a spectator. That's true. Rebecca, the YouTube channel is called The Mystery Project. It should be pinned up on the screen, y'all. Crystal, thank you for joining the YouTube channel. You're a misdemeanor now. You're a misdemeanor. Thanks for the support, y'all. Click that link that's pinned up in the top of the YouTube chat. I appreciate the love and hit that thumbs up button, y'all. Let's get 100 likes.
I'm spectating hard and fast all day, every day.
So, spill the tea. Not on live. Just joking.
Oh.
What?
Am I getting my tattoo covered? Possibly.
They're matching tattoos?
Guys, I don't know if there'll be
They got a matching tattoo?
another season of Gypsy Show.
Oh.
If there is, I probably won't be in it.
No,
Kiara.
wait. Hold on. If they're going to do that, they may as well leave Ryan in there. Make him a little Scott Disick character. Okay. Also, is he supposed to say that the show is getting canceled? Does Ryan have an NDA?
Kiara, thank you for that. Enchanted guitar, that was cool. I don't know if they're doing another season. I don't. But if they did, I wouldn't be.
Can we stop here for a second? Some people said Gypsy has a show. Did you guys not know that? She basically has a reality TV show on Lifetime. It was kind of like her life after lockup, but it was turning into like, oh, this is just like Gypsy's life. Yeah, she got a show.
In it, guys. Tomorrow I'm getting written off, really. You'll see. Tomorrow is I hate how the show turned out. Because when we started the show, it was supposed to be, it possibly could have ended with us getting married, remarried. And it didn't work out that way. And then now it's going to end with her and Ken having a reunite. Like tomorrow's their big reunite.
Wait. Why is this called Ryan Spills the Tea ? He's revealing the whole show. He's revealing the production behind the scene. Did y'all contract this man? This has to be in the Lifetime contract somewhere. Does he not know, or does he not give a
how it turned out? They're gonna me and Gypsy's filmed so much good stuff, like happy times together,
and they're gonna he's upset that they're gonna scrap it from the show because it doesn't match with a storyline that brings them to season 2. That's how this stuff works behind the scenes.
Like so good. She's filmed so much good stuff, like happy times together. Like so good, and we had some fun and ice skating and everything. Like there were so much good times that
they went ice skating.
We filmed and they didn't show it because of how the story ended.
Yeah, I called it.
Tomorrow they're gonna
it didn't make sense.
Big thing where they're gonna do a big thing where they fell in love with each other and all as soulmates and
wait. Oh no. I'm about to have a little sympathy for Ryan. If you don't have any sympathy for him, act like it's not him for a minute. But think about this. Imagine you start dating and you're about to marry who you think is the love of your life. And the love of your life happens to be super famous and they have like a TV show. And so you're having all these like sweet moments, but you're also having these like sad moments. And the production is always following you around. They're like, yeah, get that. And they're like, ooh, we need to manufacture some moments. Let's go to an ice skating rink. Let's go to the mall. Let's have like all these cute moments. And like, we need you guys to lay it on thick. And so you have happy moments in your relationship, but then you pretend to have happy moments in your relationship to do it on camera. And so you create all these fake manufactured things, but you do it because you want the public to see your love and the moments that they miss. And then afterwards, you guys break up and then they say they're not going to air any of that stuff. And all of it wasn't true. And actually, we're going to scrap it because she ended up with somebody else. And that's a better storyline. So bye. Like, I think that would suck, dude. Like, you're like...
That's like the happiest I've ever heard somebody say that. That would suck, dude. Damn.
I don't know if I explained that well, but there is something that would be I would get a lot of dissonance from that. If I were him, I'd be like, well, nobody cares. Like, everyone's just trying to make a little money here.
Blah, 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 blah. Thing where
blah, 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 blah.
They fell in love with each other and all as soulmates and blah, 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 blah. They're gonna fairy tale it. Like I say, they're gonna fairy tale it.
They're gonna fairy tale it. TikTok, hit that follow button if you're new here. I've seen some new people in the house. Keep tapping the screen like crazy and hit me with those day pack things. That's what TikTok wants tonight, apparently. Jessica, thank you for that. YouTube, hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new. And TikTok is crazy as hell. I posted a video about how Gypsy Rose abandoned her cat, and TikTok said, you can't do that. They took it down. Oh, God. Really? Really, TikTok overlords? Y'all are crazy as hell for that one. Let's keep going, shall we?
Yeah.
Tomorrow in the end.
Wow, he's not supposed to say this.
Yeah, I'm a little upset that that's the way it's going to end, but guys, this has been a rough journey, this show. I wonder if Gypsy feels the same. I don't know. I love people saying you're obsessed. The show's going on right now. Like, I'm just talking about the show. I love listening to stupid people sometimes.
Okay.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Guys, it was my life. You know, it was my life.
Yeah, she has a dog, Pixie the dog, but the cat was like her and her mom's. And after everything happened, she left the cat there.
That's
like outside.
That's what I mean. It was his life. So far, still very indifferent on Ryan Anderson, but I got to keep it going. Okay, so that one was posted sometime in early July. This one is from, holy shit, literally just a week ago, July 28th. Okay.
How's everybody doing?
Oh, damn, this is an old ass video.
Good.
I actually have to start work back tomorrow, so not looking forward for that.
Me too.
Just had a great summer break.
Okay.
Here's Pixie.
Oh.
Pixie. I wanted to...
Somebody else thought that was funny. Why you turn the camera over to the dog and the dog cheeks out, ready, at rest? Is it just me or was the dog like...
Oh, Lord.
That was the posture.
I wanted to get her... Here's Pixie. Pixie. I wanted to get her a haircut, but then I ran out of time.
Is that having Gypsy's
I
dog?
didn't have a chance to remake an appointment, so she's stuck being a big fur ball right now.
You right.
But I think she looks better with the hair. I think she looks a lot better with the hair. I'm not a big fan of the pixie cut. Yeah, have I seen the pictures? Oh,
Isn't that her name?
no, guys.
Oh.
I know what pictures y'all are talking about.
Do you know what pictures he's talking about?
Yeah.
I think it was like this past week. The photos of Gypsy's I'm sorry. I think it was this past week or next. Sorry. I think it was like the past week or two.
It's like, I'm time traveling. The pictures came out next week.
The Dee Dee's crime
Have you all seen them? The Miller, thank you. Y'all hit me with those things. Let's finish that.
scene photos
And keep tapping the screen like crazy.
got out. Now, these pictures have actually been online deep in the world for years and years and years. They've been out for a while. Unless, I don't think these were new crime scene photos, but they were very graphic. And somebody basically resurfaced this and released them all online. And you know what? I also think this is very interesting because Gypsy has a lot of fans. She got a lot of people, you know. Then you look at them crime scene photos and that shit's fucking crazy. But also it's like, did people not know that's what happened? I mean, yeah. So that's what he's talking about.
Oh, no, guys. I know what pictures y'all are talking about. I don't want to see that. I don't. Like, one thing I know that's just one thing I never cared to see, you know?
I wonder why.
And let's see. Yeah, what was up with that bonus video from...
It's kind of like finding out, like, can you imagine like, getting married and then finding out that like your wife had a double life as a star for a certain type of movie, and you'd be like, "Oh Lord!" And they're like, "Hey, you want to watch these videos? You want to see these videos?" And you're like, "No, I don't want to see these videos. I want to see them." No. But that's not even taking someone's life. Whoa. Let's keep it up, shall we? YouTube, hit the thumbs up button. TikTok, hit that follow button if you're new here. My name's Patrick. You like true crime? Sweet. I'm live every night. Hit the follow button. We got like 27 or 47 more of these little pack things. Go. Let's do this.
From the show. I saw somebody sent me a clip of that. That's so strange that got leaked. Like,
y'all need to stop having serious conversations on TikTok live, okay? Yeah, y'all need to stop.
Huh?
Okay. Y'all ever seen like an apology video or something where somebody's being completely serious and people keep sending them these little TikTok things?
that got leaked. Like out to make me another bad guy. Like, oh, let me show how Ryan's a bad guy again. Crazy. But yeah, I found out they had been talking since February. So yeah, that's actually legit. Phone records let me see that. So that was
Whoa.
That was when I found that out, considering I asked her throughout the whole show, hey, are you talking to him? Are you talking to him? And she kept saying, no, I haven't.
Yeah, of
And
course.
I thought communication was all through Christy, but I mean, it was too. Like, somebody sent me clips of Katie Joy talking and saying a bunch of stuff about Gypsy and how blah, 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 blah.
Okay, hold on. Let me say that. Gypsy, girl, this is your fault. You gave this man a platform. You sure did. You sure diddly do right there. You put this man out in the public. You said, this is my man. Here's a microphone. And now this is it. Why do I have a feeling that this guy is going to try to do some like content creation or a podcast or something like that in the next year? I just feel like that's coming. Gypsy brought Ryan Anderson upon us, and I don't think he plans to leave.
Christy's friend. And
he likes to
of
talk.
Katie Joy talking
of attention.
and saying a bunch of stuff about Gypsy and how blah, 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 blah. I used to be Christy's friend. And I'm not a big fan of that lady. I'm sure what she's saying might be accurate, but I don't know. All I know is what I know, and what I've been told. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Christy talks her mouth off. So Christy just yap. So
Christy? Is that
Christy talks to everybody. So, and somebody sent me a text that Christy like helps Gypsy and him in their fights. I bet she does. I bet she tries to keep them together as much as she possibly can. So,
whoa,
she didn't like me, so she got rid of me. She did everything she could to get rid of me.
Oh,
Still doesn't like me. And that's fine. I'm not a big fan of hers either. But she wanted to get rid of me, and guys, she wanted to get rid of me because she couldn't control me. Hey,
what was the squeaking?
Karina, thank you for the llama. Karina and the Morbid team at Morbid Channel, Sir Morbid Channel. How y'all doing?
okay. What do you guys think of Ryan so far?
Just me, thank you, Miller. Thank you.
Personally, like, I some people I don't have to go to the extreme of things with. I have almost like no opinion of this man. I'm just like, he put him on and he said, I'm gonna stay. Ryan said, I'm gonna stay right here. Okay.
Jesus.
And what is his business? Is Gypsy. That's what he knows. That's what he has information on. It's Gypsy. And he's always gonna have information on Gypsy because he's connected. So as long as Gypsy has a platform, he's gonna have a platform. Okay, Ryan says he hopes Gypsy isn't pregnant by Ken. Well, this one was over a month ago, and surprise, Gypsy is pregnant by Ken, possibly by Ken. Shit. Now, if you didn't know, just to give you a brief moment of Gypsy's relationship history, as it is known to the public, while she was in jail, she dated this guy named Ken. They wrote to each other. They liked each other. And then she and Ken broke up, and then she ended up meeting Ryan. They liked each other. They wrote to each other. She gets out of jail and marries Ryan. And then while she and Ryan are together, I'm sure there's a lot of reasons why they legitimately broke up. Some reports say that they just didn't get along well living together. And Gypsy said Ryan was a hoarder. She said he was like hoarding storage and food and all this, and she like couldn't.
That's just going to Costco. I made a video about that.
Handle it. And so she ends up leaving Ryan.
There's too much food in the house.
How dare you?
That's crazy.
And then gets back with the guy from before, Ken. So that's Gypsy's current boyfriend / is he her fiance? Oh, God, I don't know. But supposedly, Ken is the baby daddy. Okay? Supposedly. Let's watch this clip.
Ollie, thanks for the follow.
God, dude. Okay, Miss Get Whatever I Want said, Ryan is literally one of the girls writing letters. He's weird. Oh my God, you're so right. He's a criminal pervert. It's just because we're not seeing the phase where he was writing his letters to Gypsy. He's hybristophiliac. It's hybristophiliac month, y'all.
It could
What?
be my baby. Guys, I don't know if she's pregnant. Or the baby is mine. Ken could never what? Like, guys, I don't know if she's pregnant. So, like, don't quit asking me those kind of questions.
I'm happy to announce that I am 11 weeks pregnant. Ken and I are expecting our very first child come January of 2025. We're both very excited. This was not planned at all. It was completely unexpected. But
Ooh.
we're both very excited to take on this new journey of parenthood.
11 weeks.
I have already experienced
Yeah, we saw that video. Dude, that little the symptoms. Wow. I literally don't care for either of these people. I just can't stop watching. I can't. I literally can't.
Oh my God.
Right, so 2,000 people says I had a glow up. Blue says no. Appreciate it, Blue. Y'all know
You're
I've
my
had a
boy,
good
Blue.
glow up. Y'all better quit playing.
Oh, oh,
Y'all know I look good.
oh. My first thought was to sit here and do this because I had to get the energy out of my body. No, I'm not commenting on anybody's appearance. Just don't say that to me. Don't say that to me. Imagine you walking out of a gas station. The guy said, "What's up, girl?" And you just say, "Hi, sir," and you keep moving. He said, "Don't do me like that. You know I look good." I can't. Don't say that.
I love the goatee.
Oh,
What about growing it all out, though?
oh, he's feeling
Like, for real,
himself.
growing it all out. So
Oh my God. Who sent me this one?
Alrighty. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, more family drama. Did you guys know that Gypsy sister Mia supposedly didn't like Ryan? Is she about to say that on live? No way. Is this just the caption or is she really about to say that? Why y'all got all this family drama online? Do you guys remember the documentary on Netflix about the 7M TikTok dance cult? Yes, I'm saying that. By the way, it is actually very interesting. If you're bored, you should watch it. But that documentary was crazy to me because the cult was crazy for sure. But do y'all remember not only that girl's parents going on live to talk about her situation, following her in her hotel, and then them going live on TikTok to expose her? And then to cap it all off, they made an entire documentary about why their daughter stopped talking to them and went to Netflix and did hours of interviews. Like, my family's messed up and we ain't putting all of our stuff out here. As a reminder, guys, if you're dealing with any drama, friendship drama, family drama, something, you don't have to put it online, because the minute that it goes online, no matter how small you think your profiles are, no matter how much you think nobody cares or somebody doesn't matter, the minute you put it online, it is permanent. Even if you have 5 viewers, somebody that doesn't like you is hate watching. They are screen recording you fighting with your sister. Don't do it. That's probably my
Oh my gosh, and don't know.
my 3 biggest
Jerry, I know. I absolutely know.
messages on this channel. 1, don't kill
But you guys know I just grab whatever videos y'all send me, I grab them and we watch them.
anybody. 2, don't drive drunk. 3, don't fight with your family on social media, because it will be permanent. And honestly, given those morals, I think this is a pretty good fucking channel. You should probably subscribe. Thank you. Okay, let's see what they're talking about here, because
I hung out with Ken yesterday. Actually, me and Andre hung out with Ken yesterday. Andre said he likes Ken. And I like.
Also, for context, guys, Mia is Gypsy's dad's daughter. So even though they're half sisters, they weren't in each other's lives. So I just want to clarify that for anyone that's like, why didn't Mia help Gypsy? She wasn't around. She didn't know. They've reunited now that her story came out and she's out of jail.
I hung out with Ken yesterday. Actually, me and Andre hung out with Ken yesterday. Andre said he likes Ken. I like Ken. We were able to spend some time there after our photo shoot. I was live yesterday while I was getting ready a little bit, while I was doing my hair, and Gypsy came in for a minute. But Ken didn't get there until like right before we got back from our photo shoot. So hung out with him and Gypsy while the debate was going, and met his dog Parker.
Yeah, no,
I
thank you.
don't miss Ryan.
Wendy, thank you.
At all. I was like,
oh damn,
irritated by him. I'm gonna say like Kim, no comment.
Wait, hold on, dude. The snarl that she put on, she really has something to say. Look at her face in slow motion. This was the most expression you got out of this woman in this whole 1 minute clip. Watch this.
I'm gonna say like Kim.
It was right there. It was so slow. It was so slow. She was mad about something.
I'm gonna say like Kim, no comment.
There's like a little snarl in there, bro. Also, what are we doing in this video? I'm not really sure. I think we're just catching up on everything because I want to know. I haven't paid any attention to Ryan, so I gotta know. I gotta know. All right. Ryan asks if people felt bad for him when he cried on the last episode. What is that?
Oh my God.
Guys, what y'all think of me crying in the episode?
Who is that? Wait.
Did it touch y'all's heart?
Oh, Lord.
I'm not ready for that. I need to play that back because I need to look at his facial expression when he said that.
Silly. Guys, what y'all think of me crying in the episode?
Thank you.
Did it touch y'all's heart?
No.
Let me do
Did
a
it
quick
touch y'all's
poll.
heart?
Did you feel it, man? Like, did you feel like red? Yes, you felt it. Blue, no. Like when I was
Someone in chat said, "Why was the D fired?"
blue, no. Like when I was crying in the
That's
episode, did
hilarious.
it heart? Did your heart go out to me? Red, yes. Blue, no.
What? He just did ones and twos in the chat. Ryan just did give him ones and twos.
I'm from Wales. That's cool.
So
My heart broke for you. Thank you, Shina Cole.
Oh, gee.
It was heartbreaking.
Well,
Yeah,
how's
it
the
was.
poll
This was
going?
sweet.
Do you guys see this? Ryan has 19,000. He's 19,000 people watching him on live. Hold on. Y'all, chat. How
Dear
many followers do you think
Lord.
Ryan has on TikTok? Hold up. Let's make a guess. This is like body cam videos. What did you guys do in Bose's stream today? We just guessed like usual. Why is she always making you guess? Random dates and numbers. Okay. Oh, let me guess what mine is. I feel like he would have more than
Damn, he's got like 20,000 people watching live. That's crazy.
250 sounds right. Dude, I'm going to say on TikTok, not on Instagram. TikTok, not Instagram. I'm going to say like 500,000. I'm going to say 500,000 to like 750. Oh my God. I feel like I'm not allowed to take credit on this because somebody's going to say, oh, you cheated. You knew. I didn't know. However, it is 633,000. I didn't know. It was right in between. I
Oh
really
my
did not look.
God.
I'm just that good, but I didn't look. Okay, let's get back to the did you feel bad for me poll.
Clip heartbreaking. Yeah, it was. The clip of it. I was like, God, I cried that much. 4 million likes. It was so sad.
Wow.
Well, it's not. There's a lot of blues. Some people didn't feel upset for me.
I have no commentary. None.
Wow.
Yeah. Nobody felt for me. The Reds, thank y'all.
Bro. How you gonna say nobody felt bad for me and then directly acknowledge the people that did feel bad for him afterwards? Honestly, Ryan Anderson, C-. I don't know. That's my review on Ryan. I think doesn't feel like a malicious person, but something's in the water.
Oh, Lord. Here we go, y'all. How is this real life right now? That's what I'm saying. Crazy as hell. Y'all hit the follow button if you're new. TikTok, we got 600 people watching. Not quite 19,000, but we're going to get there. We actually had, I think the most we've had was like around 5,000, though. I do remember that number. It was a pretty high number. But y'all, hit that follow button, tap the screen like crazy. Hit me with those hand hearts. Thanks for the love, y'all. YouTube, hit the thumbs up button. Let's keep this going. Let's keep this going.
I'm your mom,
I'm your dad.
Oh, Lord.
and you are a girl.
Congrats on the daughter. Come on, guys.
Gypsy Rose is actually due.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Here we go. By the way, this channel is called Sloan. And this says Gypsy Rose's lies are adding up. Her stepmom's bizarre behavior and suspicious pregnancy timeline. Give them a follow down in the description, y'all. Let's check this out.
11/27.
Susanna, thank you.
Ryan called me. He's like, guess what I found out today? You've been talking about since late February.
She don't love me. Yes, she does. I hope, kid, you hear that. Yes, she does. Like, Gypsy's pregnant, right? Why doesn't the dude have a job?
Damn.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard is pregnant and has been accused of lying about her due date, which leads online investigators to break down the timeline she's provided and determine that there's something sketchy going on with this pregnancy. Now,
Oh, Lord.
Ryan Anderson, her soon-to-be ex-husband, has said that he's got his thoughts on her made-up timeline. So let's get into it. Gypsy Rose Blanchard's Lifetime series may have ended, but the drama continues, and there's a lot of tension between Gypsy and her ex, Ryan Anderson, amidst her announcing that she's going to have a baby girl, which I have to...
Holly, we heard that. We have heard that.
Just get this off my chest. When I heard that she was having a baby girl... I know I wasn't the only one thinking that her mother, Dee Dee, might be reincarnated. I'm too bad. Dee Dee's come back for
Oh, my God.
revenge. But Gypsy revealed that she's expecting a baby.
Just don't talk about the cat that she abandoned, y'all. TikTok took that video down. I posted it today and they took it down. They said, oh, hell no, you can't be talking about a cat she abandoned.
Girl with boyfriend Ken Urker. She shared the news on Instagram, including a clip featuring a photo of the pair standing by an arrangement of balloons, which they seemingly popped to reveal the pink confetti. But I didn't see an actual video clip. I don't know if she's released it since. I just saw photos, so I wonder if the video didn't turn out okay. I mean, she's Gypsy Rose. She should have had someone, a videographer, just like professional, even a family member, tape the moment where they had the surprise.
Sweetie, I'm your mom.
I'm your dad.
And you are a girl.
Now, I actually think that Gypsy Rose is a victim. I mean, going through all those medical procedures, it sounds pretty bad. I've seen a lot of like TikTokers or YouTubers recently speak to her father and talk about her being a liar. And we could get into that. I just don't want to jump into it thinking that she's not a victim here because, like, I mean, the medical procedures alone just frighten me. So I think we can acknowledge that you know, it's a complicated situation, but people in the comments, they are going off. This person wrote, maybe she'll carry on the family tradition. Another person wrote, I think I've seen this film before and I didn't like the ending. Another person wrote, did Christy tell Ken he's having a girl? Christy does have a weird relationship with Ken. Keep in mind, Gypsy's stepmother is Christy. Gypsy wrote on social media, the moment y'all have been waiting for, it's a girl, which it does seem like Gypsy's been moving very quickly in this pregnancy. Like, as soon as she found out what the gender was, she was ready to announce it. Now, I don't know what Ryan really has to add to this. I mean, I don't think he's the father. I think that still has to be confirmed by the government officials in Louisiana. But Ryan likes to talk, and I kind of love him for it because he can get on TikTok live and hang out there for hours. So he gives us so much content, and here's a little bit of his reaction.
Congrats on the daughter. Come on, guys. Knew anything about Gypsy, you knew that it was a girl. I mean, everybody knew that. So I didn't think the point, I didn't know, like, honestly, I get why you do a gender reveal, but if you already know, that's my opinion, but not worried about it. But yeah, I saw they had a gender reveal today. I knew that, but it'll go for there.
This person commented, I'm so confused. I swear she just posted that she's 16 weeks not even a couple days ago, which I think she deleted one of those postings. Isn't it a little too early to know the gender of the baby? I know it can be done, but it's not 100% accurate. Because of the timeline, the situation with who's the father, we really need Maury to come back and solve this for us, which I always get confused. You guys always comment, is it Jerry Springer who died or Maury who died? Alexa, did Jerry Springer die or did Maury die?
Jerry Springer died on
Aww, Jerry, remember? Okay, Alexa, stop. Seriously, stop. God, I can't stand her. Anyways, people are accusing Gypsy of faking her pregnancy. I do remember when she did post that picture of her bump, and I was like, girl, that's giving a Chick-fil-A Deluxe with a large fry. I've seen that type of pregnancy.
A Chick-fil-A Deluxe with a large fry.
You what?
Man. Chick-fil-A Deluxe with a large fry, but you got to get the honey roasted barbecue, and you get one of those cilantro lime ranches or whatever it is, avocado lime ranch. Ooh, that's good.
Bump before Gypsy has this article writes, Gypsy Rose has faked her pregnancy.
Oh, sweet Jesus!
Though none of them.
By the way, TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new here. I see a bunch of new people coming in. My name's Patrick. You like true crime? Sweet, I'm live every night. Hit the follow button. Keep tapping the screen, y'all. Let's get 50,000 likes. Thanks for the hand hearts. YouTube, hit the thumbs up button. We still are shy of 100 likes. So, y'all, come on. We got 22 to go. 22 people watching. Hit the thumbs up button. Let's continue on, shall we?
Have clearly stated why they believe this. Okay. A few people say she's trying to make her ex-husband
Gary!
Ryan jealous, which doesn't seem to make any sense at all. I mean, I don't think her parents would allow her to fake something like this. Sounds ridiculous. And of course, a claim like this is going to come from one of Gypsy's enemies. And I'm talking about Nina. Now, this influencer, Nina Beauty on TikTok, has had beef with Gypsy in the past, and she's the one pushing this narrative. Claims to have been told by an unnamed source that Gypsy Rose's due date is actually November 27th, 2024. If this is true, that means that Gypsy got pregnant in February 2024, which would have been before she had left Ryan. Nina says she doesn't know this as a fact, but I guess she's told by someone who is credible, which that is interesting tea, because if we are going to debunk Gypsy's like timeline, the due date would make sense. And if it shows that she was clearly impregnated before she had left Ryan, then it looks like Ryan's got a baby girl on his way.
Now, sources told me that Gypsy Rose is actually due 11/27/24, which
Gary,
is November 27th of 2024. But I have seen a receipt. We also seen that she had a baby outfit hanging up in the closet. So did she know? Did she not know? Did she find out she was pregnant after? And then decided she was going to make kid think it was his. Then she found out the Louisiana law and still stuck to her guns. It's going to say, oh my gosh, how would I have known? Like a Maury episode. Y'all could find this yourself if you really want, if you figure out how to look for it. That's all I'm saying.
Clearly, there's a lot of speculation, but I do think it's fascinating that like Gypsy's medical records continue to be receipts in her drama. I guess it makes sense because of the position she's in, but at the same time, I feel like HIPAA laws are supposed to protect her. Gypsy Rose addressed this on July 28th in a video uploaded to Facebook, saying she bought this onesie when Ryan and I went to Walmart. I just thought it was cute, saying that she had this onesie kind of manifesting a baby, but it wasn't that she had known that she was pregnant. Although some aren't convinced that Gypsy isn't pregnant or conceived earlier than she's leading everyone to believe, she attempted to put the conspiracy theories to rest on August 6, 2024 by sharing a photo of her baby bump, albeit a very small one, on Instagram with the caption, "Our little one is growing happy and healthy." Many fans quickly jumped into the comments defending her, suggesting that those only with negative thoughts should steer clear of her page. Which I agree. I don't think there's any reason to spread unnecessary hate to a pregnant woman right now. Plus, she probably doesn't have a lot going on in her life. I mean, she can't go work a regular job. She probably can't really make regular friends. She's in a really kind of odd place to where like this pregnancy is probably all she has to look forward to right now, which is a little bit daunting because I don't think that a baby should be treated as like a hobby or like a vacation. Like, oh my God, I'm looking forward to this trip. It's all I can talk about. It's all I can think about.
Oh,
You get a
TikTok. If you want to come watch the video, you can actually see the videos we're watching on YouTube. Search The Mystery Project. We're live on YouTube right now. We're live on Rumble right now. We're live on probably Twitter also. We live on Twitter? Yes, we are. We're live on all of them, y'all. So come on over.
bump update. Fine. Good Lord. Alright, guys. Here we go. I don't know if you guys could see all that. Nice belly right there. I feel like I'm getting merely fat, guys.
So sad.
Don't like it.
As I mentioned, Gypsy recently posted a picture on Instagram and she announced that she is 16 weeks pregnant and her
holy moly. Y'all, everybody watch and follow Soul Search. She's awesome. We watched quite a few of her videos before as well. Show us some love. Soul Search, you don't have 1,000 followers yet. Y'all, we got to get her to 1,000. Everybody watching right now, boom, boom, boom. Soul Search needs to be able to go live on the old tic-tac machine. All right, let's keep going. And YouTube, hit the thumbs up button. 8 likes to 100. Hit the thumbs up button.
It's the size of a banana, which I don't know, something about the shape of that just like freaks me out. But it turns out it's not the size of a banana, it's the size of an avocado. She corrected, saying that the little one is the size of an avocado and she's watching her baby bump grow. So I wonder, like, wait, let's say she actually was due in November and she had like her little app like set to that and she saw the banana, so she led from that, but then had to go back and say it was an avocado.
Oh, is that what they were saying? I remember people talking about how like something didn't add up. And I guess that's what it is. Soul Search is on YouTube as well. Oh my god. How did you do that?
Like, why don't we just avoid this in
Subscribe to her on YouTube as well, y'all.
general? Gypsy pissed everyone off when she decided to pose with a mango. Which, okay, wait. So she posted the mango before the avocado,
Magno.
right? We're jumping around these fruits and vegetables like a little bit too quickly for my liking. But the wifey
Whoa.
shirt, you knew what you were doing there. She wore this wifey shirt with her boyfriend that she's cheated on, I guess. Did she cheat on with Ryan? So cheated on her husband with her boyfriend, and she's wearing a wifey shirt. So wifey of what? The man that you're getting a divorce from? It probably should have said
Jeez.
like girlfriendy or baby mama. Maybe baby mama
Oh, stop it, Soul Search. Hey.
would have worked.
People had actually accused her of faking her pregnancy because they were like, no way the baby is supposed to be the size of a mango, which she ended up coming out to say that the app that she was using to get the size of the baby and convert it into fruit sizes was telling her the wrong fruits. It was a whole thing, you guys. I was
It was telling you the wrong fruits.
using Pregnancy Plus app, but it was giving me inaccurate fruit comparison, so I switched to the app Flow app instead. Sorry for the confusion.
Ryan has announced through his TikTok that he will be taking a
An onion. Keys, keys.
DNA test to
She got that
confirm
lappy
that
tappy.
he
That keys, keys. Isn't that a song? Maybe I made that up. I don't know. Let's continue.
is or isn't the father, which could you imagine if he is the dad? Would she try to go back and work it out with him? But Ryan says it's not even his choice. I have to get a DNA test. I don't have a choice. I hate being in this
Oh, yeah. Ruckman, thanks for gifting a membership. Hell yeah. Who got it? Lillian Squirrels. Yeah, there you go.
situation. I have to take a DNA test for court. He said the way the timeline matches up, I don't know. I don't think it's mine, but I don't know. The DNA test is going to prove it. Crazier things have happened. I just don't know. I have my thoughts and I have my opinions. Interesting. I mean, we know that they were hooking up because Gypsy was quoted saying that his D was fire.
Ryan called me. He's like, guess what I found out today? I said, what? That you've been talking about since late February. I'm like, oh. I'm like, and then I'm like, so are you going to subpoena my text messages? He's like, yep. Oh my God, he's blowing my freaking up again.
This is why you just need to block him, honestly. Like, it just feels like it's just you two fighting every day.
It's unseen clip. Like, what the hell is that about? Like, who released that? Why would they release that? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Now, essentially, if Ken wants to assume the father role for this baby, Ryan has to approve of it. If Ken wants his name to be on the birth certificate, Ryan must sign an affidavit saying that Ken is the father. If he doesn't do this, Ken has to file a motion with the courts, and 3 of them will have to take a DNA test. Now, despite all the drama, I do think that if Ryan could, he probably would go back to Gypsy. I think he still loves her, and he goes on to say that, like, despite all of this drama, he still has love for her, and he's always going.
What? Man, you crazy as hell. It's crazy as hell. She did it once, she gonna do it again. Damn.
To. So Ryan proclaims that he will have love for Gypsy forever, and he also says that Gypsy's interested in him as well, and that Ryan's got to keep his eye out because it doesn't seem like Gypsy's too keen on staying faithful.
She don't love me? Yes, she does. And I hope, Ken, you hear that. Yes, she does. Ken is watching the live. Good for him. Tell your woman to quit calling me, Ken.
Damn.
Mother.
Now, as far as the divorce, it looks like there's going to be some battle over money. No spousal support, but...
Oh, gee, no, really? Divorce battling over money?
You what?
That's crazy.
How dare you?
maybe a big fight over the reality TV earnings. In my opinion,
Agreed on,
Ryan
thank
is
you.
as much of a star, especially in like the second part of the show. Like, obviously not when she was locked up, but the after the fact, that I do think he's entitled to something. Supposedly, the exes reached a consent judgment on Monday. In the filing, they agreed to dismiss all claims for spousal support, and Ryan agreed to dismiss his divorce paperwork in the other county. Ryan previously stated that he did not want to be divorced, but he
Soul Searchy loves that revenue.
he had to file because he was concerned about his own property. So if she filed for divorce and he didn't, then she could go and take him for everything he's built. Quote, the only thing they've agreed on was to drop the spousal support. Everything else is still up in the air, including money earned from the show. Ryan's lawyer previously told TMZ the couple had signed contracts for shows, books, and media projects before the breakup, so they'll have to figure out how to deal with that. We imagine they'll both fight hard for the rights considering the financial aspect of the project, so they may be taking the necessary steps in the right direction amid this divorce, but the drama is far from over. Ryan states that he's not in it for the money and
Kiss kiss, I love the sound effects. I'm glad you do.
he's not looking for a big payout, but he wants what is entitled to him. And he's also questioning Ken because I don't know what Ken is doing for work right now at the moment. I don't know. He could be working. I actually don't know. And it doesn't seem like Ryan knows either. And I feel like Ryan would probably know of anyone because he's so obsessed and ingrained in Gypsy's life still.
He thinks like Gypsy's pregnant, right? Why doesn't the dude have a job? Does the dude have a job yet? Like, Ken, you got a job yet? I mean, well, you held a job and what, you lost it? And you quit or something? Like, what's the deal?
Thank you, Crystal.
I mean, get a job, bruh.
Bruh.
Get a job.
Bruh.
You think you about to be a daddy, but you ain't got no damn
How old is he? He's probably in his 30s, right? 40s? That's crazy as hell.
job? What a joke. You just gonna live off Gypsy forever? Punk ass. And yeah, I said, I'm sorry, I got mad. But dude's a punk. Dude's a punk. Get a job. Probably still asking Gypsy to pay your rent, huh?
Damn.
Yeah.
Now, something really intense happened, and I'm sure it's triggering for Gyp because the media had gotten hold of the clips of her mom after she was murdered, and the photos are really intense. Obviously, we're not showing anything like that in this video, but Gypsy Rose has deleted more than half of her social media posts after the photos of her mom's murder leaked online. She took it upon herself to wipe her social media clean after photos of her mom's murder were leaked. The leaked images were various rooms in her house.
The queen! Thank you. Thanks for the hand art.
As well as blood-stained bed sheets and her mother's remains.
Oh, no.
Gypsy has yet to comment on the leaked pictures. However, that hasn't stopped social media from commenting about them. Here's a TikToker, Noah Glenn Carter, talking about this leak.
If y'all don't know, the pictures of what happened to Gypsy's mother recently came out all over the internet. Now, after seeing these pictures, people that previously supported Gypsy Rose have dropped her completely. Like, these pictures are very, very bad. I do not recommend going and seeking them out. Now, in response to these pictures coming out, many people have been not so kind to Gypsy. Basically, a lot of people are saying they didn't realize just how bad it was until they saw these pictures. I just have to ask those people, like, what did y'all expect? In response to these photos coming out.
Yeah, that's a good point. We didn't expect it to be that bad. What did you expect?
Now, Gypsy has completely wiped her social
multiple punctures
media. If you go to her TikTok, she only has 3 posts up right now, and that is it. Everything else is gone. Now, even though these pictures are very, very bad, there are still people defending Gypsy and what all happened between her and her mother. Basically, a lot of people are saying that because of what her mom did to her, the severity of these crime scene photos should be kind of expected. Now, with that said, these pictures are worse than even...
All you gotta do is you just can't talk about the cat she abandoned, y'all. Damn, TikTok took that video down quick as hell. I posted a video talking about the cat that Dee Dee had with Gypsy back then that she just left. Just abandoned this cat outside, and TikTok said, "You can't talk about that. We're going to take that video down." I have appealed it, y'all. I have appealed it, so we're gonna find out. It says 7 days. Let's find out if TikTok has their shit together. I did post it on YouTube. For some reason, I downloaded it before it actually happened, and I uploaded it to YouTube. So it's in the video that I just posted on YouTube talking about the couple that drank the water in Cancun, and then the lady that stole $1.5 million worth of chicken wings, y'all.
You what?
$1.5 million of chicken wings. Not at one time, over the course of like almost 10 years from a school district she was working at. But can you imagine? God damn. As superintendent said.
How dare you?
And now some NFL dude is trying to pay it so she can get out of prison. What the Oh, it's crazy though. What did she do with that, man? She must have ate chicken wings. I mean, 1.5 million. Well, a good deal on chicken wings is 50 cents, isn't it? Like 50 cents a wing? Isn't that a thing? Calculator. We're gonna do some math right now, y'all. Okay. 1.5 million. One, two, oh no, one more zero. Is that right? No, that's 15 million. Son of a bitch. Hang on. 1.5. That's 150,000. Add another zero. That's 1.5 million. So 1.5 million divided by 0.50 is going to be 3 million. Duh. I should have just multiplied it by 2. So that's 3 million chicken wings. All right. Y'all type that in the chat so I remember that. 3 million. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 3 million chicken wings. And if we divide 3 million by, oh, hold on. You know what? Let's do it by day. Let's do it by day. So it was 9 years, I think. So 9 years times 365 days is 3,285. So 3,285 days. So let's do that divided by 3 million. No, sorry, I did that wrong, didn't I? 3 million divided by 3,285. That's not right. 913 chicken wings a day. Somebody that's better at math do that. I guess 3 million chicken wings, if they're 50 cents each, would be 9,000. Yeah. It's because 913 chicken wings times 3,285 is 3 million. She ate 913 chicken wings a day. Holy macaroni. That's crazy as hell. Well, say her family. Say she's got 6 people in her family. 913 divided by 6 people. They're eating 152 chicken wings each. Anyways, let's get back to the story, y'all. I have no idea what just happened.
How dare you?
Than I expected. Like, they're very, very bad, y'all.
I've seen the photos. They are jarring. This person wrote, I saw them and my jaw is on the floor. TBH, I don't think anyone should be supporting Gypsy in the first place. Another person wrote, I just don't understand what people thought 17 stab wounds would look like. I mean, keep in mind, I don't think that Gypsy had seen her mother's remains, or I mean, she clearly did not watch the crime go down. I think we all know that. So I mean, we also got to keep in mind, like, Nicholas is the guy that did this, like, he's the killer. She just set it up for him, which is almost scarier. Recently, Gypsy Rose and her family sue a woman for fraud and defamation in Missouri. They're accusing a content creator whom they had a former business relationship with of fraud. It looks like they're suing April Johns, also known as Fancy. Now, I've seen Fancy pop up on my TikTok. It's very deep into the Gypsy Rose lore, if you're into that world. In late 2017, Rod and Christy, Gypsy's parents, signed a life rights option agreement with Fancy. As part of the agreement, the Blanchard family provided Fancy, aka April Johns, with access and copies of the evidence and documents surrounding Gypsy's life and case. Essentially, Fancy got a hold of this information, a lot of information that nobody else had, reviewed it, came to her own conclusion that Gypsy is not a victim, or as much of a victim as they tried to make it out to be. And since then, she's been on a mission to make that a story, to make everyone know what the truth is by using this evidence she has. Again, it's like medical records. It's very personal, complicated situation. I don't love it.
Oh, wow.
So the family's taking it to court.
Gypsy's father went live last night and confronted the woman that he believes was selling Gypsy's medical records online.
What, to sell Gypsy's medical records online?
I did not sell her medical records. I sold the viewing of them as evidence to the research that we had done to prove the chromosome disorder, which is covered in the contract. I had the ability to use it in any medium I so choose. You should have read the contract, Rod.
What I don't understand is Ron was coming up with this theory about Gypsy wasn't abused. I mean,
She was selling the right to view medical records. What the hell is going on? That's crazy as hell.
It's not a theory, Rod. It's proven in her medical record. I didn't say Gypsy is not abused. I want to make this very clear. What Dee Dee did to her, teaching her please let me finish, Rod. I am not disputing that there could have been psychological abuse. I am not disputing that. I do dispute that there is physical because there's no evidence of that. I'm also not disputing that teaching a child to lie, grift, steal as a way of life is not in some way abusive.
how much abuse does somebody have to take to think about killing their own mother?
Do you have any proof whatsoever that Gypsy was ever chained to a bed anywhere other than her saying it?
I do not.
Now, a life rights option
Whoa.
agreement are used to allow a person or company to purchase and develop someone else's life story into the media. Why did the parents give this woman that right? In 2019, their partnership came to an end as Fancy had failed to secure any media projects as promised and became confrontational in regard to Gypsy's relationship with her fiance at the time and current boyfriend Ken, so she doesn't like Ken. Fancy continued to make content about the case, including posting gruesome crime scene photos, private medical records, and personal phone numbers, and a subscription-based Patreon. Girl, so she's made a whole career out of this. The documents filed by their attorney allege that Fancy's posts became increasingly pointed, accusing Gypsy of lying, being deceitful, and posing a danger to her sister Mia. And it looks like you can go and sign up for Fancy's Patreon for $1 to $50 per month. Wow. Fancy's been all over.
That's crazy.
Over social media, and it looks like Gypsy's father needs to back down or at least stay off because he's not helping anyone's case by giving this woman more and more information. Either way, here's another clip of Fancy going on why she believes that everyone needs to be aware of the truth behind Gypsy's records.
What I'm telling you, sir, is I have the records, the evidence to back up the claims I'm making, and perhaps you might want to listen to me to understand better this case, because clearly, sir, you're admitting you don't know. Your wife might know, but I don't think you know all the ins and outs. I just think you're misinformed, and
oh, Lord.
I think you've been misled by the women in your life. If you want to know really what happened, I will be happy to provide you with anything you want to look at, to understand. You don't have to talk to me. I have other people that I can pass this through to you. But if you're really interested in knowing why your daughter did this to protect your grandchild and your other family members, you really need to be more informed, sir. And I just would like to help you, Rod. I always wanted to help you.
I could not imagine sitting there on TikTok fighting. It would just raise my blood pressure. I would start blacking out. I'm like, oh, it'll be slur. I can't. It just stresses me out. Like a debate, I'm all about it. But like sitting there on like a TikTok live, just sitting on my phone, I don't even know how to use this thing. And I'm like young. I'm sure Rod is over here stressed out. Got his blood pressure all going up.
Oh no. That was a fun channel. I like that channel. Both of them have been pretty good.
I'm back at it again with another.
Oh, here we go. Kyla. It's Kyla, I believe, y'all. She's also down in the description. Give her a subscription. Give her a follow. Show us some love. And let's keep on going. Claudia says your wife is pretty. What?
You what?
I'm not married, Claudia. This is Gypsy Rose.
How dare you?
Oh, Lord. Let's continue.
Gypsy video. We have to talk about some more of the lives that I've compiled together to show you all. You guys are eating these videos up, nom 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 nom, just like me. You love them, so I'm gonna keep providing them for you if you love them, and if they keep giving us lives to watch, why not react to them together? You know, we all are into
Let's do it.
Gypsy Rose tea, so we are going to watch some videos today that I have found. A couple of them are from this live that was done, and to be honest with you, I don't know if this is like a Zoom meeting. I don't know what this format is, and I don't know who any of these people are, but I saw this video pop up on my TikTok where Ken had joined a live that people were doing where they were talking about Gypsy Rose and they start arguing with each other, and we're gonna be reacting to that together. We're gonna start with these lives from Ken, and also I got some new ones from Gypsy. She actually did one today, so we're gonna be watching some of that, but first let's get into these with Ken.
It has not been put out there, so but yes, I do work.
Is it true? I mean, people were speculating that you work at Applebee's, but I don't think so.
I mean, that's just like a dig, I think, but no, I don't work at Applebee's.
Wait, why would it be a dig to work at Applebee's? I love Applebee's. On my 16th birthday,
Applebee's on a date night,
which was, hold on. My 16th birthday, which was 18 years ago this month, because this is my birthday month. Hello. I went to Applebee's for my birthday because that's how much I love it.
So you haven't been back to Applebee's in 16 years? Or 18 years? What? If you enjoy something, you should patronage it more than once in 18 years.
You what?
Man, I love this place. I haven't been there in nearly 2 decades, but it's my favorite place.
With this grinder activity, I mean, and there's a Steve Wood, and you want to talk about that and squash
Sure, why
that?
not? I mean, I feel like I've already squashed this before, but it just keeps.
Although Chili's, I get down on some Chili's, y'all. Especially when McDonald's is like $47 for one thing. And I'm like, that place sucks anyways. I always feel horrible afterwards. I'm like crying to add some extra salt to my French fries. I'm like, why did I do this? You know. But Chili's, man, you can get that big ass appetizer plate. You can get the chips and queso with the ranch. Oh man, get a big old soup cup of ranch, y'all. Oh, it's gonna change your life. It's delicious. But you know what I mean? And then you can get that 2 for $20. Oh hell. I'm about to get down on it. I'll eat the whole damn thing. Give me a Presidente margarita.
How dare you?
And that bill like $28.
Coming up, because I think the reality is that people just love the drama and the speculation narrative rather than the truth, which is the truth is it's all lies. It's all complete BS. None of it has any
The
behind
grinder
it.
account is live.
Southwest egg rolls,
100%
Jennifer.
fake. Yeah, I've never even downloaded
Yup.
Grinder, and I could
Get that. They used to, I don't know if they still do. If anybody works at Chili's or they know, they used to have like a wasabi ranch. And it was like ranch with wasabi in it, clearly, because it's in the name that I just said. But y'all, that stuff on those Southwestern egg rolls was like insane. Like it was insane. It felt like Jesus hand delivered that shit down from the clouds to the table and was like, oh, we hit a goal or did something right when I did that too. That was pretty cool. Y'all hit me with the hand hearts. We got 11 more. Let's keep going.
prove that. If you were to look at my
How do you prove that?
Apple purchase history. Well, if you go into your, and I only found this out by a comment that someone posted, where like, Gypsy, go look at his Apple purchase history. And if you like look at my iCloud account, which I've had since 2008, you could see that I've never even once downloaded the app.
People pulled up this account that was allegedly Ken's on Grindr.
Mo Ray, we talk about both. Well, they were talking about Applebee's, and then it turned into talking about Applebee's, and then Chili's, and then everything else that we end up talking about.
Talking to people on there while he was with Gypsy. I don't know what's true or not true with that, so I'm not gonna spread it, but it's definitely interesting. And I don't know if you can actually delete your cookies or something that delete that you've ever downloaded these apps before.
God, that's adorable. You about to delete your cookies?
I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you can.
No,
Because that's
not a cookie or a cache.
being as proof to me is just a little bit wild because people.
Although on the new, because I've got the beta software for the new, it's like the 18, iOS 18, and you can hide apps. Like you can literally have it on your phone, but you can hide that shit completely. And you can even make it to where you have to have a Face ID or I guess you don't do touch anymore, but you have to have a Face ID to even open apps. So if you like give your phone to someone and you don't want them to see your text messages, you can literally set to text messages can only be opened if your face is scanned when they do it. I was like, oh my word. Why are you trying to get in mail? Why are you trying to get in the gram? It's crazy as hell.
People can delete stuff.
When did you hook up with Gypsy? Because it looks like it was February that this happened. Be honest, man. Don't lie about it.
I'm being 100% honest. The very first time I ever had a physical reconnection with Gypsy was a week after she separated from her husband.
Woo!
It was April 1st was the weekend that I came down for the very first time and saw her in person.
So not
5
Jazz
years ago.
Fest. It was not
Well,
Jazz
Jazz
Fest.
Fest was a month later.
That was in
No,
April.
Me, you want to come pull my beard? Why?
End of April, May.
Right. When you went on
Yeah,
Natasha
no.
Cruiser's.
End of
Right
March,
before her
early
nose
April was the
surgery.
first. Yes, that was the time that I did the live with Natasha.
So,
It was end of April, early May.
wait, dude.
Wait,
So
end of March, early April. My bad. End of March.
April 4th.
wait, Ken. So
Come on, Ken. Come on, Ken.
wait, Ken.
Hey, Ken.
I'm
Hey,
telling you
Ken,
the truth.
I just want.
I mean,
No,
But
dude, I'm
you
not
were-
saying you're a liar.
okay,
I'm just
but-
saying.
but-
I'm
but no,
saying,
no,
hey,
but-
Ken.
Hey guys, let's calm down. Calm down.
Podcast one mic at a time. One mic at a time during the podcast, y'all. That's why I don't have a co-host. I'd be starting to talk. I'll be like, "Hey, God, one mic at a time." I'm just kidding. I should probably invite some people in sometimes, huh? What do y'all think? Soul Search, what you doing? Where are you at? Soul Search, are you still in here? Steph Case Files, where you at?
How dare you?
Yo, I had a taco salad for dinner. I made it myself. It was delicious. I put salad. I made myself some taco meat. I put Cajun spiced ranch with some cheese, sour cream, guacamole, and a little more cheese. It was damn good. It was damn good.
One out of.
And Lex wanted chicken Alfredo, so I had to grill him some chicken tenders, like chicken tenderloins, just sauteed them up real nice, grilled them, cut them up, and put them in some penne pasta with the homemade Alfredo sauce. So he's spoiled.
no, I'm not. I'm sorry.
There is a live that I've seen that I'm probably going to react to on my Patreon because it was a bit wild, where these women were talking to Gypsy's dad on a live, and they wouldn't let him talk. Like, he didn't get a word
Oh yeah, that's the one that we saw that before. I think we saw that when it happened.
edgewise. So I definitely appreciate the Sir Morbid is his name, that he like stopped the
He's the one that sounds like this. He's got a very nice broadcasting voice.
talking over each other, because there's nothing more frustrating. Like, even if I don't like you, I still want to hear what you have to say.
Yes. Did I have a conversation with her late February and then on a few times? I did, but it wasn't in the sense of like a relationship wise. It was just like a talking, hey, how are you doing? How you been?
Like
kind
a-
of thing.
like a FaceTime.
And the first time we
Gotcha.
ever, there's all this like rumor and speculation that I was coming to visit her in January, February, which is just completely untrue. I mean, she was living with Ryan in Lake Charles,
But
3
dude,
hours
you were
away
talking to her
from-
in February.
We had our initial conversation. Yes. Like, it was just like a, hey, how you been? Like, kind of conversation.
Okay, so he says that the first time that they hooked up, and he says, I'm being completely honest, was a week after she left Ryan. So let's look at this timeline really quick, because she posted when she left Ryan and when she conceived the baby. The New
I need a haircut, y'all.
Orleans Jazz and
Also, I was listening to Michelle Branch all day. Y'all remember Michelle Branch?
Heritage Festival, which is where Gypsy says that she conceived, is from April
I'm going full squirrel mode tonight, y'all. Just like I can't focus. I'm just like squirrel. I'm with y'all. I'm like, I get sent videos and we watch them. I don't pre-watch them. I don't know what's coming up. I just know who did it, so I could put it in the comments or in the pin description. But that's it. Look, even Montreal wants to say hi, y'all. Can you say hi to the kitty? Montreal, say hello. Y'all hit her with some hand hearts. Look, baby girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, get down. Before you start going crazy.
April 23rd to May 3rd. She says that she left Ryan March 23rd, had a period April 17th, made love with Ken and only him April 17th, 28th, 29th, 30th, like straight up like telling us like every day that they hooked up. That's crazy. And then conceived on May 4th and positive tests on May 25th. So that is Jazz
Oh, Lord.
Fest weekend when she was saying that they hooked up and everything and got pregnant from. Here's what's interesting is that he says that they hooked up right after she left Ryan,
Gypsy Rose, heck yes, let's do it.
which was April 3rd. But if he's saying it was a week after she left Ryan, then does her timeline of when she conceived actually make sense? And is there a chance that this could actually be like Ken's baby? What if this baby's born early? I'm not trying to like stir up conspiracy theories here, but all I'm trying to say is that
What if it's neither?
if she conceived the week after she left Ryan, it could be Ryan's. I don't know. This girl lies so much.
What if it's just some random person? Like all of a sudden they're like, Deshaun is the father.
I can't keep up with anything.
Oh shit! Knew it.
She's saying the lies are catching up with them in their lives. Ew.
Then we got the tattoos.
Ew.
We went to New Orleans. None of that was filmed with Lifetime. That was just us hanging out as people, and
When
the
did you get
cameras
the
were not
tattoo,
there at all.
Ken? What month?
Huh?
When did you guys decide to get the tattoo?
I'll tell you the exact day. It was April 1st was the day that we got the tattoo.
April
the first day we had been hanging out.
And that was also the first weekend you guys hooked up. Oh, that makes Gypsy. Oh, Gypsy lied on TV. I mean, we knew she did, but she tells Ryan in that phone call, which if you haven't seen it, I reacted to it in a video that I already posted. But she tells Ryan in a phone call that the weekend that she got the tattoos and met up with Ken for the first time in person, that they didn't do anything because Ryan was talking about wanting to get her for adultery, but she said that nothing happened and that they
Nothing happened. Yeah, you know what another one of those lines is, ladies? I know the game. He's just a friend.
Bruh.
Mm-hmm.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Let's continue.
weren't physical at all. And he accuses her of lying, and she's like, I'm not lying, we weren't. They obviously were because
Caitlin, yep, give me a follow. Y'all, TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new here. Tap the screen like crazy. Tap the screen like crazy. Let's get 100,000 likes. YouTube, hit the thumbs up button. Tap the screen. Or hit the subscribe button. You know what to do. I don't even know what to say anymore. You guys know what to do. Do all the things. Let's get 200 likes, though, YouTube.
Ken just said that they hooked up a week after she left Ryan, which would line up exactly with this visit he is talking about.
But Ken, can you understand the first time y'all hook up and meet? Okay, you're getting tattoos.
Yeah, no, it's bizarre for sure, but it was an impulsive, like, fun decision. I mean,
Did you go there with just the intentions of getting bestie tattoos and being best friends forever?
No, I mean, the intention was to see each other for the first time in 5 years, spend time together, have those moments in person for the first time ever outside of prison walls, and to see, you know,
outside of prison walls. Went from behind prison walls to inside sweet walls.
You what?
Oh Lord!
If we, you know, if that like
thanks for the follows, TikTok.
Like, friendship translated outside of prison, and we had fun and actual like conversation late February, but it wasn't in like a romantic sense. It was just like us talking again for the first time in a while conversation.
Yeah.
Was it like a closure type
behind her husband's back, though?
Sorry, what?
Behind her husband's back is what I was saying.
You knew that she was with Ryan.
Sure.
People label you as a home wrecker. Now, what do you want to say about that?
Ooh, Lisa, thank you. By the way, YouTube, y'all let me know. I don't know what, but YouTube did something weird tonight. If you click the screen on the bottom right, it says view products. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it does, but y'all click it and tell me if you see it. Chicken wings. YouTube's putting chicken wing ads on the videos because I'm talking about chicken wings. Oh, hell no. This is getting crazy. That's AI, y'all. That's AI getting crazy as hell on us.
Oh, I have a lot to say about that. I have a lot to say.
How do you say that that's not true? How are you not a home wrecker?
Because there wasn't a home to rent. I mean, Gypsy left her husband. Gypsy left her husband, and that's when we reconnected. I wasn't sneaking up in her house in the middle of the night while they were still living together, while they were still in an active marriage.
Honestly, is Ken and Gypsy a match made in heaven?
Both lying for each other. It's looking good for their future. Interesting. So he does
Ooh.
admit that they were talking behind Ryan's back. I mean, we all knew that, but that is
Lisa,
so
thank you.
bad. That is just such nasty behavior to do that to somebody. And yeah, you are a homewrecker because you don't just have to meet up in person and hook up with somebody to destroy a marriage. Like, they were talking, she left him at the end of March, so they were talking for almost 2 months. And also, they had a
Oh, damn. Amber, it says Mystery Project earns a commission on tagged products? What?
You what?
Oh, hell yeah, y'all. Get some chicken wings. Get some chicken wings. Enjoy some delicious ass chicken wings and help support the channel at the same time. Oh, Lord have mercy. Look, that lady got $1.5 million. She stole $1.5 million in chicken wings. Hell no, y'all. Let's buy $1.5 million worth of chicken wings together. And then we have a big old wing cookout. Let's have a true crime wing cookout, y'all. I'm in. Thumbs up in the chat if you're in.
previous relationship, so to say that there was nothing romantic in over a month, almost 2 month long conversation. No, there obviously was. If the first time you meet up, you're hooking up and getting mad.
B says mine has men's boxer briefs. Oh Lord. Well, I don't own any of those kind of things, and yeah, I wouldn't be talking about those.
Matching tattoos. You know that scene where she's ending things with Ryan in the car and he's just so thrown off. He's like, where is this coming from? We now know that the reason why to him it seemed out of the middle of nowhere was because it was. She knew she had.
Driving Miss Ducky, long time no see. Yours has headphones and sandwich bags.
Had to break things off with Ryan in that moment because Ken was coming. So she leaves Ryan March 27th and is getting matching tattoos on April 1st. Literally not even a week after she ends things with Ryan, she's hooking up with Ken, getting matching tattoos, hanging out with him. She knew that he was already coming. You don't plan a trip in just a few days. He already had this trip planned before she even ended things with Ryan. This whole thing was planned. They knew they were gonna, she had to like break it off with him before she cheated, which to me is still cheating. If you're ending things with someone with the intention of hooking up with somebody else, you basically already did.
She has a story to tell. She has lessons that can be learned from other people. And
so what is the story there?
She's doing like makeup tutorials and stuff and talking about being pregnant. I don't know what people are learning from that.
Is she being honest? Is she not being honest? Because it seems like there's a lot of information coming out.
Right.
So what
I
story?
believe that she is being honest. I believe that she is being honest about her story. There's a lot of misinformation that comes out about her. And there's a giant hate train against her that just wants to derail her at every turn.
It's not as giant as you think, though, Ken.
When the
Izzy, thanks for the super sticker. Very sweet of you.
Turpin kids, when everything happened with those children, none of us wanted to see them fail. The difference is in the way Gypsy's behaved and how many lies she's told. And when people lie after lie after lie, you're going to question it. And if you don't, you're very unintelligent. You need to question people's behavior when they keep lying. You can't just believe everything that everybody tells you and they keep getting caught in lies.
Have you seen the interrogation videos of Gypsy? And
I have.
Okay, so what were your thoughts on Gypsy's interrogation video, knowing?
I mean, my thoughts on that are, I think that she was a scared person in a situation that she never expected to be in.
Really quick, you cannot say that she was just scared in a position she never expected to be in. She was planning her mom's murder for 2 years. She had to know she was going to end up being interrogated by the police at some point, especially when she made multiple steps to purposefully lead them right to Nicholas Godejohn's house to find them. She knew she was going to be questioned. Whoa. I do believe she was scared. It wasn't that she never expected to be in this position. She planned it for 2 years.
They're in a self-preservation mode, and they'll say things to help themselves and try and help get them off the hook, essentially.
Y'all, did anybody else see the chicken wings? Are there chicken wings on there too, y'all? Check it out.
And
now, go ahead, Ken. I'm sorry.
No, that's pretty much it.
I think
No, that's pretty much it. I'm sorry. I feel like whenever your girlfriend is involved in the murder of somebody and her interrogation, which we're going to be reacting to over on my Patreon, definitely join that's all you can say about her interrogation, because it's so questionable because she lied so much in the interrogation. That's not pretty much it. I think there's a lot more to say.
Who had been under her mother's control her entire life, never got to experience a real childhood like any one of us did.
She should have ran away.
Went to middle school. So, okay, so she tried that before. Okay, and what
In
happened? She got taken
2011,
back home.
and then she
And then her mother
manipulated
became fully-
a mentally stunted man.
Okay, it's easy for you to say that with the perspective that you have.
He's getting mad here. He's starting to yell.
It's not easy for her to experience the childhood that she grew up in. You can't put yourself in an abusive shoes and
She
tell
stood
her
up
what
in
she
front of
should
a
have done.
doctor. We've seen where she admitted
Did that amount to anything? It's like you're being
Exactly.
willfully ignorant and blinded by hatred.
Why is it that no one is
Oh Lord.
going after these doctors?
Yeah, good question.
How could I explain that? I have no idea.
Oh my goodness, Colleen, no, everybody's pinned. If you want to find all the creators, come to the YouTube channel and you can actually follow their YouTube channels as well. Well, we usually say it quite a few times during the live stream who we're listening to.
You never talk to your
Right, exactly,
girl.
because it's malingering. That's the problem, is that you know and they know and you guys know that there was something else going on, because Gypsy knew at an age that she was liable.
And that's one of the things about true crime channels, y'all, is that like I'm not gonna go out and commit these crimes. So like we have to listen to other people talk about things that other people do, you know?
To be convicted of fraud. That's the problem. Is that
That's very fair.
You're so far from the truth. I don't even know how to respond to that. Like that's,
Well, then,
that's ridiculous.
Ken, how are you so certain in your mind?
How do you know?
confident?
Didn't you hit her up in jail? Like while she was in prison?
Help us.
And imagine what thought process or things that she had to go through mentally.
What
at the time.
ungodly things? Is this part of the story?
Having
Is
her
every-
salivary glands removed, forcing her to sit in a
heavy-
wheelchair,
that
giving
it
her
was
seizure
needed.
medication that made her teeth rot out.
She wasn't forced to just sit and rot in a wheelchair, because like in their house it was like you couldn't wheel a wheelchair around the home. Like there was too much stuff. It was like only when she was out in public.
That's not why her teeth rotted out. So you're
Damn, Christina, thanks for the follow.
not informed.
Yes, I am.
Your child's
You're
teeth
taking-
will your child's teeth could rot out because of the chromosome disease.
You're
Just want to let you
taking
know.
Gypsy's word over facts.
No, I'm very well educated on the case.
You went through these medical documents where everything's explained.
I'm very aware of them all.
I don't know. I've seen all the things out there that people are saying. That's one thing I will say. I have seen the discrepancies people are bringing up, and I'm getting a lot of comments about it. And yes, I have seen them. I'm just not gonna spread anything. I'm gonna watch it all unfold. It is interesting to me that Gypsy's family are doing lives and stuff like that. Like they're hopping into people's lives, trying to dispute this stuff. And it seems a bit bizarre of a choice to me, because some of the lives that they're popping in, I don't know why they're giving some of the people that they are the time of day to respond to things if there isn't some truth to it. Also,
Well, because they want that attention.
so I'm not trying to get involved in anything legal with any of them. I'm just commenting on what I'm seeing here. I don't feel like Ken seems as educated on the case as he thinks that he is. It kind of comes off like he's just watched the documentary. But also at the end of the day, you know, he's the one that's with her. We don't know what they talk about, what they don't talk about. And I'm not going to claim to know or not know. I'm not going to be one of those people, but it's interesting, to say the least. Let me know what you guys think about that Ken live down in the comments. It's very interesting that they're choosing to jump into things to defend her. At the end of the day, Ken and even Rod, they weren't there. They weren't in the house with her and her mom's.
Why can't he move in with me? That would be a little weird. No, Ken has his apartment. That'd be very weird for, I'm 33, living with my parents, but I mean, I'm under certain circumstances.
Wait. Why did she say that it would be weird for her to live with her boyfriend she made a baby with? Like, you made a whole baby with him. It'd be weird to live together. Like, what do they think this is going to be? This isn't going to be a baby doll when the baby shows up. You know what I mean? Like, it's so wild to me that she thinks it's weird for them to live together.
It is weird.
But it wasn't weird to make a baby. Gypsy was just on a live today and she was filming. She's in the bathroom. She's talking. You can hear her outside the bathroom. And Christy walks in and acts like she doesn't know that she could hear that she was talking. And I'm like, you knew she was on live. You did this on purpose because she just loves the attention. Watch.
It's not me.
Whoa.
My accounts are verified, and I have like my. Hello.
I forget that thing's on your door.
I'm on live.
Oh damn, she went right the hell back out.
What? You didn't even ask. Oh,
Hello, welcome in.
Okay, if she didn't know she was on live, does she really just walk in the bathroom when Gypsy's in there and not knock? Like, either she knew she was on live and she thought she was being cutesy funny, or doesn't knock on the bathroom door when Gypsy's in there. Girl, I hope you lock your door whenever you sleep at night.
Oh man, we've reached the end of all of the Gypsy Rose videos. Damn, that's it for tonight, y'all. I'm out of here. I'm going to bed. TikTok, we got hella people in here though, so maybe I'll stick around on TikTok for a little bit, y'all. Come back over to TikTok, the haunted side on TikTok. We'll do a quick recap, little after party on the talk. But TikTok, hit the follow button. But we better hit these hand hearts real quick, or it's nighttime. It's time for bed. Unless we can get 7 more hand hearts, y'all. Let's do it real quick. YouTube, I love you guys. Be safe. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe. Do all the things. I'll see y'all tomorrow night.